Why are you here? We told you never to come back. I am your mother, Abike said, her voice trembling. I just wanted to see you and ask for a little help. I am very sick. I am dying. I have no one and I have no place to go. You should have thought about that before you wasted your life. Lano sneered. We don't owe you anything. Go and sort after your own life. If you come back here the next time, we will pour hot water on your head. Abike continued to toil and labor to eat, while her billionaire sons rejected her and vowed never to have anything to do with her. When Abike was toiling for her sons to have a good life that she did not have the opportunity to have, her husband, Femi, followed a strange woman, and since then she has not heard from him. He never looked back to check Abike or her sons. Abike continued to help those who want to carry their load in the markets. The murmur and side talk never stopped. They would make side comments about how she used her youthful age uselessly and now working hard when she's supposed to sit back and her children should take care of her. Old woman, you should know your place and not take jobs meant for the young, some will say. What a pitiful sight, an old woman struggling with loads. Ha 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 ha. Some will laugh. She must have been lazy in her youth and now she pays the price. Another would add. Life became unbearable and lonely for Abike. She became weak and frail as she had suffered carrying every load every day. There are days Abike would sleep without food because she could not afford it. Abike's health deteriorated massively that she couldn't carry load for people in the markets anymore. She decided to take another job. Abike worked in a farm, helping farmers to gather all their produce. She's determined to survive. One evening, after another long day of hard labor, Abike returned home to find Mama Kemi waiting for her. Abike, I have come to talk to you, said Mama Kemi, the village healer, who attended to Abike's wounds many years ago. You have always been a very hardworking woman. You dedicated your life to take care of your children and gave them the best, even without your husband's support. What's going on with you? You should be resting and let your children take care of you. How long are you going to toil and labor hard? Abike sighed and bursted into cry. Mama Kemi, I appreciate your support and concern. My children, Lanre and Lano, they rejected me. They said they can't associate with me. They sent me away. I am very unfortunate in life. I did not enjoy my husband. I worked for my children all my life, and now I'm also not enjoying my children. Abike continued to cry. Abike, it's so sad you are going through this. Don't give up on your children. You deserve to be taken care of. You worked for it, and you will reap the fruit of your labor. I will need you to go back to the city to see your sons. I believe if they see you in this condition, they would come back to their senses. Don't give up, Abike. Go back and see your children. They said I should not come. They will throw me out again. Abike continued to cry. Eventually, Abike agreed to go and see her sons again in the city. She packed a few of her tattered clothes in her tattered bag and left the village to the city to see her children. When Abike reached the city, she stood in front of her son's grand mansion, her heart pounding. She knocked on the door and a servant answered. Please, I need to see Lanre and Lano, Abike pleaded. The servant looked at her with disdain and went inside to call them. When Lanre and Lano saw their mother, they were filled with anger and shame. Their girlfriends came visiting that particular day and they were ashamed to show off their mother. Why are you here? Larry snapped. We told you never to come back. I am your mother, Abike said, her voice trembling. I just wanted to see you and ask for a little help. I am very sick and have no place to go. I have no one to run to. Please help me. You should have thought about that before you wasted your life. Lano sneered at her. We don't owe you anything. Their girlfriends, sitting and enjoying in the luxurious sitting room, heard their noise at the door and stood up to check. What's going on here? One of them asked. It's this tattered looking old beggar. She's always coming here to beg for money. We have told her countless times to stop coming here, Lano said with anger. The ladies looked at Mama Lano with disdain and shouted at her. Old woman, go back to the street and beg. As you can see, does this place look like a slum? See the way you are smelling. Get out, they yelled on Mama Lano. Hey ladies, don't stress yourself at all. We can handle this. Please go back inside. The ladies eased on Abike and spat on her. Abike was speechless. She was just crying, not knowing what to say. The ladies left. Larry and Lano turned to their mother and gave her serious warning not to come back to them again. As they turned to leave, Abike fell to her knees, crying, "Please, don't leave me. I have no one else. I am dying. I don't have money. I don't even have transport." Larry and Lano kicked their mother as they walked away, leaving their mother sobbing at the doorstep. Abike felt a sharp pain in her chest. She struggled to breathe, but managed to get up and walk away from the mansion. With a broken heart and nowhere else to turn, Abike decided to return to the village. The journey back was long and arduous. She had no money for transport fare and had to walk for miles. Her frail body barely able to keep moving. She slept on the side of the road, under trees, and in abandoned shacks. Hunger gnawed at her, and she often went days without food. Her clothes became more tattered, and her feet were covered in blisters. She wandered the streets, weak and disoriented, until she collapsed in an alleyway. A kind stranger found her and called for help. She was given food and water. The stranger was a lady called Sade. After Abike rested for a while, she asked her what happened to her. Abike explained all that happened, and the lady gave her some money to return back to the village. By the time Abike reached the village, she was a shadow of herself. She resumed her work at the market, but her health continued to deteriorate. She could no longer carry heavy loads and was forced to beg for food from the few kind-hearted villagers. One cold rainy night, as Abike huddled in a tiny dilapidated hut, there was a knock on her door. She opened it to find a young woman, drenched and shivering. Her name was Oyinda. Oyinda just finished an education college in the neighboring town, and she heard there is teaching job in Abike's town. Oyinda packed her bags, not knowing where she will lay her head, but was determined to look for means of survival after struggling for jobs for a while. "Please, Mama, I am on a job search mission. I heard there is a teaching job here in this town, and I have nowhere to lay my head for the night. Can you help me?" the lady asked, her voice trembling with desperation. Despite her own suffering, Abike's heart went out to the stranger. She invited her in and offered her the little food she had managed to scavenge that night. "Thank you so much, Mama," Oyinda said, tears of gratitude streaming down her face. "I don't know what I would have done without your kindness." Abike smiled weakly. "It is nothing. We must help each other in times of need." The young ladies stayed the night, and they shared stories of their hardship and struggles. The next morning, as Oyinda prepared to leave, Abike burst into tears. "Oyinda, please stay here. I know this my home is not homely, but please stay. The last hours I spent with you is the best time I've had in a very long time. I am lonely and dying." Oyinda's eyes welled up with tears. "You have a kind heart, Mama. I will never forget your generosity. I hope that life brings you some comfort and peace. I will stay with you and be your companion." Oyinda stayed with Abike and was able to get a teaching job in the village. Though the pay is little, but it was able to put food on their table. Oyinda took care of Abike like a mother, making sure she eats well and rests from doing hard work. Oyinda learned how to cook a lot of local delicacies from Abike that when she's cooking, neighbors would gather outside because of the aroma of food they perceived. One day, Mama Kemi came visiting, and Oyinda served her from the little food she made. This is so delicious, Oyinda. I've been hearing about your food in the village, and this proves it all. Why don't you open a food restaurant? You are going to do well in this business." Oyinda, with the help of Abike, listened to Mama Kemi, saved some money, and started selling food. Abike taught her many more delicious local delicacies. From a small food restaurant, it became very big that people from neighboring town were trooping in just to eat from Oyinda's restaurant. Oyinda named her food canteen after Abike's name, Abike food canteen. Meanwhile, Larry and Lano totally forgot their mother, enjoying the city and millionaire life. They never looked back. Neither did they check on their mother. One day, Abike fell ill and was indoor for some days. Oyinda took care of her, feeding her and giving her herbs. At a point, Abike knew it was time for her to leave the earth. She called Oyinda to her side, holding her hands. Oyinda, you brought so much joy into my life at my lowest time. You took care of me like your own mother. You fed me. You clothed me. You are the daughter I never had. You are God sent. Thank you so much for taking care of me, Abike said, crying. Oyinda started crying at this point. Mama, why are you saying all this? I'm scared. I should thank you more, Mama. You are my angel. Oyinda, I think it's time for me to go, Abike said. Oh no, Mama, please, please, what are you saying? Oyinda exclaimed. As you take care of me, may your children take care of you. May you not know sorrow. May you not walk in vain. May you not suffer in vain. May God give you children who are kind. May God give you children who will know your words. May God give you a husband who will love you and be by your side always. May you not suffer like I suffer. Abike prayed for Oyinda, crying profusely. Amen, Mama, Oyinda said, crying profusely. But Mama, you will live long. You will not die now. Abike looked at Oyinda with love and care in her eyes and breathed her last. Oh no, Mama, please, no, wake up, Mama, Oyinda started crying and shouting. Mama Kemi and some of the neighbors rushed in and confirmed that Abike was dead. The whole village was cold and sad. Abike was a woman who dedicated her life to serve her children. She did not have much money, but would go out of her way to put food on their table. She gave them the education she never had. But these children were never there when she needed them the most. She was rejected and left alone to suffer till old age. Her children never took care of her. They were ashamed to show her off as their mother. Unfortunate Abike also married a man who was not responsible. He left her to toil day and night to feed their children and eventually left them to follow a strange woman. Abike's death spread through the village and people gathered in front of her dilapidated hut to cry. Her story was a sorrowful one. They gave her a simple but respectful burial, remembering her as a woman who had suffered greatly but had always shown kindness to others. Oyinda wept at Abike's grave, vowing to honor her memory by helping others in need. Abike's story spread through the village and beyond, a tale of a mother's love, relentless hardship, and the enduring power of compassion. Oyinda was forever grateful to Abike for setting her feet on the right path. Her business continued to grow and Abike was never forgotten. Oyinda was truly the daughter she never had. The news of Abike's death soon reached her sons. They came to the village to throw a very lavish burial party. They came with their rich friends in the city. The party was a very lavish one that the news spread throughout the village. The youths who witnessed how Abike suffered when she was alive murmured among themselves. She was not taken care of when she was alive, and now they are throwing this lavish party to celebrate what exactly? If she was given this money to eat and take care of herself, she would still be alive. They gathered themselves together and stormed the party, throwing stones and sharp objects. The party scattered. Larry and Lano and their guests ran for their lives. Guys, this is the end of the story. I hope you learnt a thing and you remember your parents today. Abike's relentless effort to provide for her children, despite being abandoned by her husband, underscore the sacrifices parents make for their children's well-being. Larry and Lano, rejection of their mother despite her sacrifices, highlights the importance of being grateful and respectful to one's parents. Their eventual regret serves as a cautionary tale about the consequences of neglecting family family bonds. The story shows our choices, such as how we treat others, can have long-lasting effect. Abike's sons choose to reject her, leading to lifelong regrets, while Abike chose to be kind, leading a legacy of compassion. Despite her own suffering, Abike showed kindness to a stranger in need. This illustrates the importance of helping others, no matter how dear our own circumstances might be. Remember your parents today. Call them, care for them, because a time is coming you would wish they are still here with you. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoy watching. Kindly hit the subscribe button, like, and also drop a comment. I would love to know where you are watching from. I will see you in another story. Till then, bye for now.